What's up, friends? Today we're going to be taking a deep dive into the newest offerings from FitXR, and that's the Combat Studio and the Sculpt Studio, to see if they're worth checking out or if it's just more of the same. Now, when I first saw the announcements of two new studios for FitXR, I was a bit shocked, but based on the descriptions, I was definitely interested. The first offering I'm going to talk about is Sculpt. Now, I mentioned this a bit on my video regarding wrist weights in VR, so you know I'm already a fan. The studio takes a bit of an easier on the joints approach to fitness with a focus on muscle building and isometric strength. Not a lot of punching and swinging happening here, but oh my god, this game gets difficult. See, I've never been a yoga guy. I once did Pilates on a reformer, and I don't think I've recovered from it yet, and that was like 7 years ago. This isn't nearly the extreme that reformer Pilates is. However, it does take a lot of inspiration from it. The studio is legit, though. And this is coming from a guy with years of experience testing new fitness methods against actual science. It's instructor-led, and the instruction is helpful here, as there may be a few movements that are unfamiliar, so I recommend keeping it on until you get the hang of it, and then totally turn it off if you want to. FitXR definitely nailed it with this one, and I have since added it to my weekly routine. Quick little 8 minutes and smoked, bro. So if you grew up in the 80s and 90s like I did, you probably were signed up for some sort of shopping center martial arts program at some point in your childhood. Taekwondo, Aikido, karate were all super popular for me growing up because that's what you saw in the movies. You saw your Steven Seagals and your Van Dams. I have fond memories of watching Bloodsport as a kid and wishing I could fight in my very own Kumite. In retrospect, as a parent, probably not a movie a 6-year-old should have been watching, but I digress. So, for me personally, the Combat Studio takes what was once an integral part of my childhood and turns it into a legitimate workout. I actually think that this is a better workout than anything I ever did as a kid. The Combat Studio is karate inspired. You have your middle stance with your fists down by your hips, as well as your more traditional boxing stance. So if you've ever done FitXR or any VR cardio boxing in the past, you already have a base of knowledge for this. In the education world, we call this scaffolding. No, not that kind of scaffolding, you silly goose. I mean, taking information you already know and building off of it. The learning curve here is really low, which is another reason I love this studio. It's not trying to reinvent the wheel, nor is it attempting to shoehorn anything awkward into a program that already exists. Supernatural. Knees. Oh, sorry, it's that cough going around. You have your high blocks, your low blocks, your elbows, your punches that are super crisp, and the combos make sense and get your heart rate surprisingly high. Using your core and focusing on correct technique is fun and makes the workout sadly go by quickly. I honestly believe with the addition of these two studios, FitXR is becoming my new favorite VR fitness application and my go-to for workouts. If you were to subscribe to one VR fitness app on the Meta Quest 2, I would definitely make it FitXR. That's no lie. I mean, wait, what are my students saying these days? No cap? Yeah. FitXR is legit bussin'. No cap. Slay Queen. Oh my god, what have I become? You're too old. My name is Ari with FitPro VR, and don't forget to get your workout in today.